Poker players, gather round. It's time to improve your poker in just 60 seconds with today's Lucid Poker Cardle quiz. And let's see what Doug's got for us. Aces is a good start. Check back this flop. Our big blind opponent has probed and we've called. On this King of Clubs river, the big blind has decided to block bet. Now, what should we do over aces? Firstly, folding is out of the question. Between call and raise, and this is a very small bet. We are uncapped. Jack 10 is certainly part of a range. King, Queen, King 9, King 6, King 5. I think we should raise here. Now, EVs of raising are going to be somewhat similar, but I think aces unblocks some of the bet calls from our opponent enough of the time. I think 60% makes sense. Could be a call because maybe it would prefer to have some sort of blocker effect, right? We don't block any straights here. Jacks, 10s, 8s and 7s are all unblocked. So that could be a factor, and also unblocking 2 pair as well, which we don't do. So this is a little thin, but I'm going to try anyway. Incorrect. Aces without a spade should almost always call in this spot. The solver only raises all in at an extremely low frequency. Here's the deal. If your opponent isn't a top tier player, you should raise for value here. That's because he's likely betting big with his 2 pair plus hands and block betting with his Queen X and King X. So we got it right against the sub tier opponent that we thought we were playing. This means your hand has extremely high equity in this spot. If on the other hand your opponent plays more deceptively and protects the small bet sizes, then you should treat your hand as a value dominated call. Raising would often just run into better hands too often to be higher EV than calling. Let's have a quick look in the browser, shall we? So I guess because we can have the nuts here, the Jack 10 that we mentioned, it's very easy for us to have that jam. And it's funny enough, we see pocket jacks, for example, bluff raising. We see 10-6 bluff raising, which kind of make perfect sense, right? If you could pick a bluff hand here, I think hand like 10-6 makes perfect sense. Aces, we can see having a spade is better for reasons that I don't know why exactly, but someone very smart in the comments, I hope, could tell us. And if we looked at the EV of the actions that we have here, there's not a lot of EV difference in it. Calling is what we're doing with this hand. Pretty interesting. A great example of paying attention to the properties of your hand when it comes to theory, but then also, like Doug said, pay attention to your players too. Just because theory says something, you are allowed to press a different button at the tables.